It's in the game.
Let's go, Ducks.
McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos. It's the Maryland Terrapins and the Baylor Bears. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
McLean Stadium is one of the most unique in all of college football. You can literally sailgate, drive your boat right to the stadium. This is a beautiful stadium, smaller capacity, but these fans make it special. From the run-on of all the students to start the game, they are loud and passionate every time the football is kicked off in Texas. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. The Bears ready to kick it away first. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Inside, it's Williams. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Looking for a man, it's Washington. Working that left side now. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
That looks like a real simple play by the wide receiver, but give him a ton of credit. That was an excellent route. He never telegraphed that he was breaking to the outside. Kept his eyes downfield, so when he cuts, he's able to get maximum separation from the defender, and that's why that play is successful.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Webb. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Now the play fake. Pulls it in. It's Fleming. There he goes. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Well, it feels like everybody else on offense has been getting some in the passing game this drive. Finally, they get the tight end going, too. He's like, dude, I'm good, and I'm open. Throw me the ball. That's exactly where their quarterback goes. He's feeling it right now. He's distributing the football to a bunch of different people. And the defense right now, they have no idea who's getting it next.
This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Wants to throw. It's Washington. And the timing just a hair off.
Well, I know that one falls incomplete, but as the head coach, you've got to still love what you've seen from your quarterback early in this game. He's been accurate, in a great rhythm. To start the game 4 for 5, that's pretty good.
9th play of the drive coming up, but they'll have to convert 3rd and long to keep it going. Off play action. He lets it fly. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Great coverage, and it's so hard when the ball's thrown down the field to stay patient. Like, not to grab the guy, not to start to overreact to the football. Nice job staying a little bit patient when the ball got there, deflecting it, knocking it down.
You know, the worst thing that can happen to return men is muffing punts, fumbling it, putting on the ground, and he did it right there. He's very lucky he was able to jump on his own fumble.
They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Looking for a crease, it's Morris. Breaks the tackle. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 14, and that's the way you find some room to operate.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
The offense lines up at its own 14-yard line. 1st down. Quarterback may change this route. Lagway. Here's a heat. He's got it. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35.
And that's a great example of this quarterback having intense confidence in his own arm talent. That was not an easy window to throw into, but he had the ability, and he knew it.
And the Bears come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. With the catch, it's Smith. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Nice complementary football we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did their job in the opening drive, and now your offense is doing their job too. Really nice throw that time by the quarterback. You've got to love what you're seeing on both sides of the ball if you're this team's head coach.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Morris. Maybe a crease. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. First play of the period, first down here. Throwing, Lagway. Fires to the wideout. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. To the air, it's Lagway. Escapes the sack, but he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky.
Well, the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying to throw the football, and they're going to let this quarterback go to work. The defense does a great job winning up front. They get the sack to try to slow this momentum down.
The sack makes it an even longer third down chance for this offense. Lagway wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. Touchdown, Bears! A great catch and run for 6. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Really good play by this defense, and you know exactly what you're getting with this guy. Man, he is electric, he is dynamic, he'll make plays, so you got to do a good job of containing him in the pocket, and when he starts to scramble, chase from one side. Don't overlap with another guy. Nice job by the defense.
Escapes the pressure to his right. Makes the catch. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
To the air, it's Washington. He's got his man, makes the grab. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. And the Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Gonna take a shot. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the first half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he thought he had the matchup he wanted, but he has just not been able to ever find a rhythm. And this defense is making it really hard on him, forcing that one to fall incomplete.
And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Looking to throw on first down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
It's so hard to defend these guys. You know, it's 1st and 10. Everything's available to you. You don't know if it's run or pass, and then you add in the scrambling element with the quarterback. He does a great job scrambling outside, getting outside the pocket, and then at the end of the play, not taking a hit, getting a first down, new set of downs for the offense.
Going to the run, it's Williams. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, defense is about getting off the football. And when that defensive line can be disruptive and get in the backfield right away and mess up those puller's actions on those counter plays, it can be really advantageous for the defense. Great job by the defense being hyperactive.
To the air, it's Washington. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins! Middle of the end zone, he's got it!
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Here's Lagway to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man in the middle. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. And the Bears want to move quickly.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
The Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Fires to the right. Makes the catch. It's Miller. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense...
He's got it. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. We get a timeout here taken by the Terrapins. That will be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Bears!
These close games a lot of times come down to who executes late in the ballgame. That was a late game situation. Nice execution, and now they got the lead going into the half, and they have all the momentum.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Can they catch him? He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Maryland! He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense, we always talk about offense, but man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Williams. Slips through the line. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Lagway. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. The Terrapins will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
The Bears come to the line in the hurry-up. Running inside, it's Morris. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. He might want another play. Throwing, Lagway. Fires to the right. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Linebackers have tough jobs, right? Their first responsibility is to stuff the run, but you could see he does a really good job seeing pass, getting back into his cover 2 drop, breaking on the football, and making the interception.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. The sure hands, it's Webb.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
And the Terrapins have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Can't get him to the ground. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. The Terrapins will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there.
And it's been a struggle for this young man. I mean, listen, he's a pretty good player, and they depend on him week in and week out to be their guy to carry the mail. Just, it's not working, and the run game hasn't found...
Touchdown, Terrapins! And that one will put them up here in the second half. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Unloads to the right. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass.
Zone coverage that time, and the cornerback, a nice job with his eyes. He's watching the quarterback. He sees the ball thrown, so he knows exactly when to break on it. He's able to break it up for an incompletion.
Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Flagway wants to throw. Finds his man. It's Morris. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Bears will hustle to the line.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Really good concept there to get things. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Got it inside the 10. Touchdown Bears! And they take it in for 6 more points. Extra point here will tie the game.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Handoff to the single running back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Trying play action. Throws to the tight end. Got a man. It's Howard. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one.
And when you start to develop a feel as a tight end that you can feel the zones and the holes, man, you start to become unstoppable. Nice job. QB on the same page, sees his tight end break towards the sidelines, finds the hole in the zone, delivers a strike. Nice completion, nice communication there without saying a word.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll move the tight end. Back to throw. It's Washington. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Howard. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too?
Man, that's how you finish plays. That is absolutely beautiful by this defense. Way to play physical, not give up those extra yards to give up that first down.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Using his legs to buy some time. Now he's going to send this one deep to the right. He's got it on the outside. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
And I would argue that's one of the most difficult things to play as a defense is those second plays when they start to get outside the pocket. He does a great job buying time. And what does he do when he rolls out? It gets his receiver a chance to get down the field more, and then he chucks it downfield for the big completion.
We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth. The Terps respond. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. And now this offense needs a late fourth quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. A strike downfield. Turns it on down the left side. He's at the 10. Touchdown Bears! Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. The Bears have the answer. Looking for the time with the extra point.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field, uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
And it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. And I tell you what, as a defense, you've got to respect it. You've got to get more eyeballs on him and more attention to him.
Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
That's caught by Williams. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. New set of downs after the completion. Dropping back, it's Washington. Throwing right. Pulls it in. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
This tight end is such a weapon because he can line up all over the field. That time he starts in the slot, he's running the corner route against zone coverage, and he's just got athleticism and wiggle and the ability to separate and make big plays. It's so nice to have a target like that.
Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line.
Offenses are doing such a great job now with putting so many wide receivers on the field that they get good matchups and they just attack you to make big plays.
Some misdirection with the counter. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves into position to win.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Snagged out of the air. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. And the Terrapins, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. The run inside, it's Williams. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. So they'll use a timeout here, one more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to pass, it's Washington. Bringing the heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Well, that's not necessarily a throw that's going to show up on the stat sheet, but I love the decision. We're in the second half. We've got a tie game. You cannot turn the football over. And if nothing's open downfield, just do the smart thing, throw the ball away. I love that decision by the QB.
Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
And how about that? You don't see those, touch passes go for negative yards very often. Usually this is a short flip that counts as a completion that goes a long way, but the defense aggressive. Saw it, pulled the trigger, came outside, made sure he didn't get outside and get to that edge. Nice job by the defense.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins! They move on top here in the 4th. The Terps respond.
Love the play call, love the execution. Late in the game with less than 2 minutes to go, they now take a touchdown lead and put so much pressure on the opposition in a 2-minute situation.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Here's Lagway to pass. And they can't make the connection.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Got his man downfield. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on 1st down. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. And I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Morris. Maybe some room here. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the 1st down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory.
And you can see this defense. They are back on their heels right now. This offense very much in a groove, in a rhythm. They've got to find something to disrupt this. Right now, they're doing what they want, when they want, how they want. This defense got to answer the bell.
Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of 1st downs, and here they come again. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
When you have a leader like this guy, you've got a chance to win, and that's what you see right now. There's just a different energy in this offense trailing in this 2-minute situations. He's already thrown a couple of touchdowns. He's made some massive plays, and he's got the defense on their heels here late.
They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the 4th with a touchdown. Might be changing the route. Looks as if he's going to run it. Touchdown, Bears! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The Bears have the answer.
What a massive play by this offense. Man, you needed it. Great execution. Now kick the extra point, tie this football game up late, or do you go for two? Do you go for the win? Do you try to take the lead? That is a you decision.
And he knocks it through for the tie here in the fourth quarter. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Washington. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down.
Awesome body control and great job, too, knowing where he is on the field to make sure he got his feet down in bounds. At this point, this guy's been open all over the field, and if I'm the QB, man, I keep throwing him the ball.
Back to pass on second down. Here's the pressure. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Great job of timing the blitz and calling it at a perfect moment when the offense was going to drop back and throw. They're able to get to him, hit him. They don't get the sack, but they do affect his accuracy and falls incomplete.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Pocket breaking down. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it.
And the D chooses to bring pressure. A lot of times, big moments when you get in these fourth quarters regardless, like pull the trigger, be aggressive, bring the pressure to them.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Fourth down, gotta have it here. Unloads to the wideout. Right on target this time. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. It's complete to the left. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game.
You see this more and more in college football. Motion the running back out of the backfield. What am I looking for? I'm looking to see if it's man coverage. Does the linebacker go and chase him? If he does, guess what I get to do? Take advantage of my matchup. I like my speed better than yours.
Got his man on the right. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. Tie game here late in the fourth. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on fourth down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up.
How about that fourth quarter tie ball game, and you're still going for it? The Onions to be able to do that and call it not rewarded now. Defense is going to have to go out there, step it up, game.
Going for it all. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Might be calling a hot route. Lagway. Finds his big tight end. He'll be stopped, but not before. He carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmaker.
you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Dropping back, it's Lagway. The screen, he's got wheels. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
And after that first down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal coming. Touchdown, Baylor! They strike first here in overtime. This extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Running inside, it's Williams. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. He's got an open man. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. A run for the quarterback. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
Third and goal here in overtime, and they need a touchdown. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Maryland! They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie.
First off, really impressed by how physical this guy is still running the ball this late in the game. And now it's decision time. You want to play it safe, kick the extra point, or are you feeling aggressive to go for 2 points?
And I think this is all about how you feel about your defense and how you feel about this game extending. Do I have a chance? Do I have better players? Am I more fatigued? Like, all this has to come into account because you got a chance right now with one play to win this football game.
One extra period didn't get it done, and we start the 2nd OT. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get them.
Looking downfield, it's Washington. Pressure coming. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
And that's a frustrating couple plays for this offense. Like, you got the ball in great field position. You are set up to succeed, and 2 straight incompletions. A big 3rd down coming to see if they can maximize this drive.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. If he houses this, it's ball game. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's inside the 40. Past the 20. The 10. A game
what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
I know how to sum up this game succinctly. That was fun, and what a victory to remember.
Fun for them, fun for us, just the back and forth. Games that are so nip and tuck, and you know every play matters so much. These are the games that we love to call.
Yeah, every play matters, David, and that's why coaching staffs practice overtime scenarios and situations throughout the week. It's important to drill these types of scenarios. You never know what games are going to go to OT, and when they do, you love to be able to go out and execute with the game on the line.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.